Alright, what's going on YouTube? You already know it's Xavier and my name is Jimmy. Say what's up.
What's up, guys?
And today is gonna be our first ever reaction video on this channel. And I'm gonna start making some more reactions. Y'all just gotta comment down below of how this video is, and I'll try to reply back and try to make another one as soon as possible. So I hope y'all enjoy this. We just gonna react to Chills, like he just made this video.
We're gonna react to one of his like recent videos called I think like top 10 unexplained videos.
That
So,
people cannot explain, as y'all can see right here. Hold on.
Yeah, right
I'm
there.
gonna put my camera in the middle. 11 scary videos no one can explain.
Oh shit.
This gonna be scary. Like, how you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready, man.
So I hope y'all enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe if y'all new. Comment how this video is. I'll try to reply back, and we're gonna make another one as soon as possible. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Things happen in the world every day that defy all explanations. From floating cities to demonic wall stains, no one has been able to fully explain these scary videos. Number 11. This homeowner in Montgomery, Texas catches a stranger in distress on their doorbell cam. It's about 3 in the morning when a woman frantically rings the bell at the Sunrise Ranch subdivision. Look again and you'll notice what could be shackles dangling from both of her arms, suggesting this person could have been taken captive and recently freed themselves. The sheriff's department is worried that this woman may have been running for her life and trying to get help from the nearest home. Police released this video in August of 2018 hoping for anonymous tips, but so far
I think it's handcuffs.
we're on that fateful night. No one can say for sure. Number 10. A man is keeping an eye on his 2 daughters when he notices a 3rd child watching them from the doorway. The man quickly goes to check on his kids and finds them happily watching TV as if nothing's wrong. There's absolutely no one standing in the doorway watching them from behind the kids' gate. Satisfied that everyone is safe, the father returns to the other room and checks the baby monitor again. Sure enough, the figure is standing in the exact same spot as if it never left, and this time you can clearly see one of the children looking straight at it. Apparently, this house was built in the 1940s. And the family sees this kind of thing quite often, which would explain why the father remains relatively calm instead of running out of the door. Number 9. This 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck Japan years ago. Earthquakes are common in this part of the world, but what happens next is not.
The distance among the swaying buildings, a bright glow in the night sky, possibly what scientists call an earthquake light.
A bright light burns intensely over phenomenon before, known only as earthquake lights, but they don't know what causes them. They occur in less than 1% of earthquakes and have been reported for hundreds of years. A handful of theories exist, but a real explanation has never been proven. All we know for sure is that it creates an eerie light show that witnesses will never forget. Number 8. Fausto Perez believes he has forged a spiritual connection with an extraterrestrial. He sets up a camera to demonstrate his capabilities and waits for a response.
This guy come to me, give me a sign, help me advance to a higher level of consciousness, let me see you.
Less than 10 minutes later, he and his team spot a foreign white square twisting in the wind. This is what he affectionately refers to as a flying carpet, as it's apparently just one of the many regular visitors he receives from the sky. Whatever this square-shaped object is, it has to be absolutely huge to be visible from this far away. Only one of the cameras manages to catch it. Overall, no one can say for sure if this is a real encounter or a mere coincidence. If Fausto is wrong about this extraterrestrial sighting, then I have no idea what it could actually be. Number 7. At first glance, this video looks like an ordinary city surrounded by either pollution or fog, but that's not even close to what's really happening here. One day, the citizens of a Chinese city called Dalian are surprised to find an exact mirror image of their own city hovering over the horizon. This video was taken at Seaport, which means this mirror city is actually floating on the water. I highly doubt this is a real city, so it's probably some sort of optical illusion. With that said, it's not an optical illusion called the Fata Morgana's effect, because as far as I know, that should only affect things that are physically in the water. I have been unable to find a scientific explanation for this event, and I encourage you to share your own theory. Number 6. Chad Beauchamra and his family are enjoying themselves on Lake Michigan when an unexplainable cloud formation leaves them breathless.
Damn, that shit looks like a giant fucking wave that
looks
flows.
beautiful, but
that is so wild.
The long tube-like cloud stretches on for miles, making a creepy twisting motion as it moves on. Scientists have named this a morning glory cloud because they do not have a strong grasp as to why or how it exists. The few people who have seen morning glory clouds often describe feeling incredibly small and unimportant in the moment, a feeling that stays with them for a long time. What causes this remains a mystery.
If you look above it,
Number
if you look at the
5.
bottom, you can tell
Paranormal
it's a cloud.
investigators, specialists, and other field researchers have been trying to explain the Hestalian lights in Norway for decades. These mysterious lights have been observed by residents since the early 80s. Though sightings have decreased in recent years, these lights still randomly appear from time to time and have attracted many followers. As you can see here, they look like small balls of light in broad daylight with no discernible source. Scientists think that this could be from sulfuric gas bubbles mixing with humid air, though they have not been able to prove this. Other researchers believe this could be a UFO hotspot or even a portal to another world.
He is a UFO.
Number 4. Zach from the Adventures of Zach and B is sure that a wild animal is in his attic. It's dark up there, so he takes the camera with him for light. The noise coming from his attic is unlike anything I've ever heard before. It sounds like a baleful combination of scratching, growling, and howling.
Better get a gun, man.
Zach doesn't bother going any deeper, and I really can't blame him. Unfortunately for him, it sounds like something follows him on the way out.
Well, I don't see anything, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
An unseen voice says don't, and I think it also says get out of here too. Obviously, this is a real human voice and not an animal after all, and whoever was making that noise remains a mystery. Number 3. This video shows a phenomenon known as angel hair, in which strands of silk-like threads fall to the ground for several hours at a time. Scientists have tried to explain this as certain species of spiders migrating, though I don't see any spiders in this video at all. Stranger still, angel hair has been reported falling in areas that are freezing and have snow. If this really is due to spiders, then shouldn't there be activity in colder areas? Number 2.
When the comment section,
no one knows what these strange gel clumps are made of, but it does have a name, star jelly. Star jelly has been collected from all around the world from Europe to North America, and scientists have been trying to explain what it is for a long time. Originally, they thought it was frog eggs that had absorbed moisture or some other kind of strange fungus. When a DNA test came back as neither plant or animal, they knew they had something truly unique. Now they think this might be some kind of unique space material that makes up plants and meteors, but there's just not enough evidence to know for sure. Worst of all, we don't know what kind of long-term health effects this substance carries, if any. In the meantime, more and more people are spotting star jelly in common places like their front yards, and nobody understands what any of it means. All I know is that an alien-looking substance landing in neighborhoods all over the world hardly sounds like it could be anything good. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If
Everybody
you're
go subscribe
curious
to the
about
video
what
link
I
in the
look
description
like
down
in
below.
real life, then go
And
to my
subscribe
Instagram
to
at
both of
DylanIsChillingYT
gaming
and
channel
tap
again,
that
link in the
follow
description
button
down
to
below
find
also.
out. I recently released the music video for my song Dreamland, and we may have caught something
Yeah, guys, don't worry
paranormal
about
at
the
the
camera
55-second
though. We know
mark.
it's
Tap the
frozen,
circle
but
icon in the top right corner,
hopefully
then
we
tap
get it
my
like
music
probably
video and
working.
let me know what you think it is. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit that
Link
subscribe
in the original
button
video
and
will
the
be in the
bell beside
description.
it, then
There we
thank
go.
you.
So y'all can
This
watch it
way you'll
yourselves.
be notified of the new
Yeah, just
videos
so we
I
don't get
upload every
copyright.
Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. A man named Simon Marshall is shining a flashlight around his room when he highlights a small smear on the wall that makes him feel strange. He looks closer and sees that the smear strongly resembles a face that is looking down and to the right. I'm not exactly sure, but I think I can see a nose and mouth as well as a large ear and one eye, almost like its head is turned to one side. Tell me if you can see what Simon is talking about here. Carpet taken from a CCTV system is further evidence that he is being harassed, though actual evidence is slim because it somehow keeps getting deleted. What little footage remains has been shared across the world by paranormal investigators. Though no clear explanation has ever
Enjoyed this video, first ever video.
Doing a reaction.
Yep. And
Yeah, don't worry about the camera though. We'll try and get it fixed, and if it keeps on freezing, then we'll
try to
probably
get
have
a different.
to.
Go try and get a different.